Next up on WTV, theater performs its one-act play competition. The library goes on tour, and the Fine Arts Department makes a donation. WTV's Daily Update starts now. Good morning, Red Hawk Nation. Today is Wednesday, March 4th, and I'm Nadia Dent with today's Daily Update, brought to you by Wingspan TV. Proceeds from December's Fine Arts Extravaganza totaled more than $14,000, and yesterday, that money was donated to the Dallas Education Foundation. WTV's Madigan Gunya has the details.
On October 20th, tornadoes moved across Texas and hit Dallas, leading to hundreds of millions of dollars in damage. Among the countless buildings damaged were several Dallas ISD schools, with their various fine arts programs having their musical instruments heavily damaged, if not destroyed. Fast forward to yesterday, and representatives of Liberty's fine arts programs donated a check for more than $14,000. Raised from the Winter Extravaganza to Dallas Education Foundation.
Back in December, when we had our Fine Arts Winter Extravaganza, we raised money through admissions and passing the hat and activities like that. And we just really wanted to send that money somewhere that it would make an impact, and we saw that the Fine Arts departments down in Dallas were impacted by the tornadoes a few months ago. So we just wanted to support from Fine Arts to Fine Arts and send that money, and so that was us presenting that check to them.
Representatives from Dallas ISD were on hand to accept the donations.
When the tornado came, it basically demolished the schools that it hit, and we had thriving arts programs at these schools that now needed to uproot and find a whole brand new home. And in some respects, that's a challenge just from a logistical standpoint, but really it's also a material standpoint. Instruments and dance floors and art kilns and everything is just destroyed. And so we needed to find a way to ensure that the kids didn't miss a beat when the time came for them to keep learning. And there's a substantial monetary need there. And so opportunities for communities around us to come together and support our students, it just means the world to us. And we're just so blessed and appreciative to be here today to accept this gift.
This is Madigan Gunya reporting for WTV.
Most theater productions are performed for crowds, but tomorrow, theater's one-act play troupe will be showcasing their talents in front of judges. WTV's Cooper Regal has a story.
Although there will be people in the audience, One Act Play is a UIL competition that's designed to appeal to a panel of judges, with the top-rated shows advancing to the next level, with the state competition in Austin the final goal. This year's One Act group is performing Reviving Ophelia, the story of 4 girls as they progress through school. Today's zone competition takes place at Independence High School, where several Frisco ISD schools will be competing. The group has a 40-minute performance limit and a 7-minute setup time. Reporting for WTV, I'm Cooper Regal.
With thousands of books to choose from, the library can be overwhelming to some students. To make it more accessible, librarian Chelsea Hamilton put on a mini book tour. WTV's Alyssa Murphy has a story.
As spring break draws near, many classes are cramming in lessons and tests, making it difficult for students to have enough time to check out books from the library. To make it easier for students to check out books, librarian Chelsea Hamilton decided to bring the library to the students.
Especially this time of year, everybody just gets so crazy busy that a lot of times people don't get to come to the library as a whole class, or you just don't think about it that you want something new to read. So I decided I was going to pull a cart full of our Tayshaws books, so our award winners, our bestsellers, our books that have the highest circulation, the books that are the most interesting, put them all in a cart and take them out so that they can check them out in the classes.
The mobile library made stops at several English classes this week, including that of David Barr.
So Ms. Hamilton sent me an email, said like, hey, we've got this awesome idea. We're gonna bring the library to you. And then on top of that, she's already selected some of like the best, most likely to be checked out books. So the hard thing about going to the library is there's like an endless ocean of books, right? So for her to come down to our English classes, and like at this point in our pre-AP classes, we're just finishing up To Kill a Mockingbird. So we're done kind of reading this long novel that we had to read for school. Now they can kind of pick one and read for fun. So it was an awesome idea. It was great timing. And the kids checked out some cool books.
The mobile book tour is an easy way for students to check out a book who don't have time to stop at the library.
It's beneficial because most students might not have time to go to the library, and now they can.
Reporting for WTV, I'm Alyssa Murphy.
Now it's time for WTV Sports with Walker Shippey.
Soccer played last night versus Frisco. The boys fell to the Raccoons 4-0. The girls team came out with a win 5-0. Soccer plays again on Friday versus Independence. For WTV Sports, this is Walker Shippey.
If you're looking for more from Wingspan, you can follow us at Liberty Wingspan on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, or visit our award-winning website, libertywingspan.com. And now for today's announcements. The monthly coffee with the counselors is today, starting at 8 in the auditorium. That's it for today's daily update. This is Nadia Dent for Wingspan TV.